Hello everyone. I already got 2 people in watching now. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna promote my stream on Discord first. And make sure the audio is working. I'm sure it is, but I always make sure anyway, because I'm paranoid that it won't work. Hello everyone. Okay, it is working. I already got 2 people. Alright. Funimation is here, and Crystal is here too. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Why is Discord being weird? Come on. Alright, so this stream, disclaimer, this stream will be short. I want to do this mostly just to kind of archive something for myself. Okay. How's everyone's Monday? Good. I started the first day of college today, and I feel pretty good about it. Okay. Let's see if this is the right... Is this the right camera? Is it even I don't think it's plugged in, is it? The camera's not plugged in. Alright, I gotta figure that out. Because I got a new computer before this summer, and I think everything just... Some things just didn't get plugged back in to where they should have gone. So that needs to be situated, doesn't it? Okay, what? What? Looks like it already is plugged in. That's odd. Okay, yeah, hold on. I'll figure this out. Oh wait, it is plugged in. There we go. Okay, cool. We're good. I don't know why it's being weird, but now it's fine. As you can see, I shaved. I did like my beard. I know a lot of people like my beard too, but he was starting to get in the way, and I did keep it only for the summer anyway. I'll grow it back. I don't know why I thought to put that out there, but I guess I just got kind of taken aback by seeing my smooth baby face on stream. Okay. My hair is... Alright, let me make this large. Stream seems fine. Okay. So we have a cool box here to unbox. I'll explain everything. Maybe I should put the microphone closer if I can. Can I? Is this an option? Okay, great. It is. You guys will be able to hear the ASMR of me opening this box. Or it might destroy your ears. I don't know which. We'll see. Okay. Alright, maybe that'll be fun. Funimation says I look more younger. Yeah. Part of why I grew my beard out during the summer was because, I don't know, everyone treats me like a child over there for some reason. My older family members can't accept that I'm an adult, which is fine, but I don't know. It's my statement to make. Alright, I know my mom for sure will always see me as some young kid, but that's like that's what mothers do. I showed way too much crap that's over here. I tried to clutter my table, or declutter my table, but it didn't work out so well. Maybe I can move this. I have a new and improved computer setup, so I'm still getting used to it. Oh, that might be better. That's way better. It's more centered, too. Okay. Funimation thinks it's Legos. We'll see. Maybe... Should I move the table closer? I think it's fine. I originally thought to do this from the other side of the table, but I don't feel like moving it, so maybe I'll just keep it as it is. So, can I still see the chat? I'm going to move my phone so I can still see the chat. And watch the chat. Okay. Would you sell empty plushies? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think of it before. Maybe someday, I don't know, with like... If my channel gets larger... Okay, you need to... I want my face to show more. I want to cut my head off. It's like a photographer's rule. You don't just cut off the top of your head. Alright. If I ever found the opportunity to make like plushies of my characters, I would. If maybe I thought I could do it on my own just as a fun little project, I would do that for an MT Creations Creates episode. Alright, so we gotta open this thing. It's wrapped in paper. It's like an early Christmas present. Alright. All the mailing stuff is back here, so... So I mailed this to myself from Spain this summer, and I will talk about that more on my blog or wherever. Maybe I'll do another stream if I find time and talk about my time in Spain. I don't know. It'll probably be easier to write it all down. Okay, so this has got a good... I feel like I should move some of this stuff. It's starting to get in the way. Okay. I don't want my model of a Yuna to get caught in the crossfire. She got caught in the crossfire. She didn't break. Okay, good. So, exactly. So, I'm gonna move her over here. She's fine. I'm surprised this didn't come off when she just fell just now. She's delicate. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with her. Okay. I don't know if I've shown this off yet, but that's my Yuna model that I 3D printed, painted before the summer. She could just sit there and not fall over or get crushed by moving paper and boxes. Okay. I packaged this up really good. So I'm fighting my own doing right now, actually. Well, my dad helped. He gets some of the credit, too. And you'll see why. I'll explain. But I like keeping some mystery, so... Holy crap! I don't know what exactly... could be awaiting me in this package. Alright. We're good. Well, I know what's in the package is what I mean, but, like, I don't know if inside is if anything changed or broke. I don't know. But we packaged it up really good, so this has been a leap of faith, honestly. You'll see exactly why. Still keeping the suspense. Getting more messages. Anyone else played SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom? No, I played SpongeBob Employee of the Month, the PC movie game for the 2004 SpongeBob movie, and I think I had once the Lights Action or Lights Camera Pants, whatever it was called, and they were like they were all the SpongeBob point and click adventure games, which are my favorite SpongeBob games. I don't think I've ever played any others. The SpongeBob point and click games were like those were childhood golden memories. And maybe someday I'll try and play them again. The problem is it doesn't work on the I've been tried on the new computer, but on the old new computer they didn't work. I don't know if they would work on this one yet actually. That'd be a nice thing to test. But if it doesn't work on this one, I would try and set it up on the old one. We still have the old computer, so. Okay, let's open this thing up. Woo! I feel like it'd be funny if I just don't explain a single thing until I get them out of the bubble wrap. That's what people like in unboxing videos, right? Like the total mystery. I had a conversation about unboxing videos with my girlfriend, and she was very confused about the concept of unboxing videos. Like, I wouldn't watch them myself, but because people are interested in this type of content, I would make my own unboxing videos. I'm doing one right now. It's like kind of like I'm more of a writer than a reader. I like to read, but I tend to, in recent memory, have written more content than I have consumed written content. It's like I don't sit around watching unboxing videos, but it's more fun to do the unboxing than watch it, from my perspective, right? Funimation says he used to watch a lot of unboxing videos like Hot Wheels. That's exciting. If I were watching an unboxing video, I would love like what I'm doing now, right? The mystery, the suspense, right? Not revealing what it is or talking about it until it's completely open. Oh my god, we really tightened this thing up. Tight security. We're almost there. We're getting there. This box is down the gutter now. I won't be able to reuse this. Oh! Sorry, that was loud. Alright, we gotta turn this around. Hopefully you guys have a good view of it. I'll give you a better view when I get this. I'm trying to stay on the side as best as I can so everyone can see it. Again, I wanted to do it behind the table, but I don't want to move the table. It's just too much clutter back there. I don't feel like moving that chair. I'm a lazy pigeon. Did you guys know? When I got back from Spain, we had a day in Dublin because of just the way our air travel was. So we spent a day in Dublin. And I'll talk about this on my blog or somewhere. I got to hold some pigeons. And that was a monumental moment in life. And I would want to do it again. I hope that can happen again. Alright, the box is open. Everything seems okay. Alright, some bubble wrap. Oh. My mom will like this. She loves bubble wrap. She will play with bubble wrap for hours. So I'm going to keep this so she can play around with it. I don't think I'll find another use for it. And I mean, bubble wrap is stupidly cheap anyway. How do you make your own stickers? And also am also a lazy pigeon. So how I make my own stickers. This is actually a funny story. So my sister got this for Christmas or for her birthday or whatever to make her own stickers, and she just stopped using it, and she doesn't use it anymore. I don't know if she just doesn't like it or just only had like a one-time use for it. I don't know. So, like, obviously my sister can still use it whenever. It was initially hers, but I've tried it out. I really liked it, and I've made tons of stickers on this thing. My sister never went back to it for some reason, so like in a way it's kind of just mine now. But it's really good. I use this. It's called Xyron Create a Sticker Mini. Maybe someday I'll look into more professional sticker makers when I can afford it. But this has tied me over pretty well. So that's what I use. There's a mini version too, like a tiny version I use for smaller stickers. But that's how I make my stickers. My laminations though, I have a laminator, a Scotch thermal laminator machine. So I use that. And sometimes I do put that, like I'll cut something out or I'll print something on paper. I'll make it, I'll laminate it, and then I'll make that a sticker. But usually I'll just make a paper sticker. All right, let's get these things out of here. Okay. Oh, how do we pack these things? Shoot. You know what'd suck if they're like in perfect condition, if they're in perfect condition right now, and unboxing them, I accidentally break them. That would suck. Oh, okay. More bubble wrap. All right, I gotta be careful with these things. You guys probably can't see what it is, can you? Oh, kinda. You can kinda see it. I'm still not gonna say what it is. I'll let you guys make your own assumptions until I completely unwrap them, and then I'll talk about them. That bubble wrap is squeaky. Let's see. Okay, that's right. We surround. Okay, I'm fighting my own doing. It looks like a pole. In a way it does. An action figure. More like inaction, but close. Oh, I'm getting it free. I'm freeing it. I'm freeing it. Okay. I have to cut the bubble wrap. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Some paint chipped off of it. But that's okay. These still a good amount on it. Still, it's not bad. I don't know if maybe me moving around the wrapping paper or bubble wrap is not helping this thing's case much. I should take care of the bottom. I have to be careful with this thing. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we got somewhere. We got somewhere. Still smells like it always does. I know, this is probably weird. These things have their own unique sense. It's kind of coming off the base a little bit. I don't know if that's always been like that. It's probably always been the case. I'm currently watching you while eating a sprinkled cookie and a churro. That's a great way to watch my content. I think you're living the best life over there. Alright. We freed one. I'm going to move him out of the way so I don't accidentally knock him over. And I'll talk about these in a bit. Alright, that's one done. That's one. Gotta move this. Am I gonna be able to fit all of them on my desk? I don't know. Oh, I took a unit off her base by accident. Okay, this will go over there. Alright. You probably see the top of the head for a second. That's okay. Alright. Second one. Which one is this one? Oh, okay. Ah! I'm glad they seem to have all come. They seem to have arrived mostly unharmed. I don't want to jinx it and like take one out of the bubble wrap for it to be like split in half. All right, this one. I'm going to use that method I had of just kind of... Alright. He looks like a priest. You mean the red guy? Well, not exactly. Okay, no paint chipped off of this one. You ain't ready for this one. Oh my gosh, my hair doesn't like me right now. He looks so silly. Alright, I gotta carefully take off the bottom. He looks like Charlie Chaplin. He kind of does. I don't think it's him though, because like his skin looks the skin is too peach colored to be Charlie Chaplin. Actually, I do know who he really is. Alright. Another one free. Put him over here. Oh, excuse me. Alright. We got two more. They're just so like nicely packed up that they're kind of taking a bit, but oh my gosh, the bubble wrap. Beautiful. Times it 8. Alright. Alright. I think I'm just gonna do that, like try and cut around the whole thing. I just gotta be careful because I don't want to cut the actual figure. Alright. Oh. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'll give you $20 for the bubble wrap. Is anyone else going through a heat wave? When I was in Spain, yeah, but today's been rainy. Kind of chillier than usual for the summer in Ohio. Okay. I really am fighting myself with this. Maybe I should just do this. There we go. That helps. That works. Got it. Alright. I gotta be more careful with the... There we go. Okay, got it. There's our third. Ooh, oh. A whole nail fell out of this one. I'm not quite sure how that happened, nor do I know where that came from on the figure, but that is quite the issue to solve. As an old rusty nail. I hope the others did not lose a nail either. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. I will figure that out on my own time, but okay. You live in California. That's probably your issue there. California does have its heat problems. I guess it depends on California. I don't know. I really hope none of these other ones like have lost any piece, like a whole nail. That'd be kind of crazy. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I guess you never know. Alright, well. If I end up stabbing my foot on something, then I'll really know. A little bit of paint chipped off of that one too, but it's not enough to really notice, it seems. Like, it's just these little flakes. Okay, fourth and last one. I stepped on something, but it's a little piece of the tiny gravel from my Thomas the Tank Engine display project. Okay. So I've learned from the first three, I should cut around. Cut around the side. And then I should like cut vertically. Let's settle. Alright. Yeah, I need to cut vertically. Upwards. Like that. Okay. Be careful with the rusty nail or you will get sepsis. Probably will. That's okay. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's see if anything fell out of this guy. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. That's it. Let's move the box to the bottom there. Okay. Let's put them there. Excuse me. Ooh. Hard. There. And there. How long has our stream time been? 34 minutes? Okay, well, I'm done now. Alright, I'll explain what these are. So, these, I mailed them here from Spain. They're these wooden figures, but they're also wine cases. And I did my research to find out they're maybe from around the 1960s or so. So it's all old Spanish folk art wine bottle cases. Alright, put that there. Okay. Make sure the audio is still... Alright, the audio is fine. Alright, so these belonged to my great uncle Roberto. He passed away in April 2024. When I was little, every summer I'd come to Spain. When I was a kid, I would go down to Roberto's basement, and he would have these up on a shelf, and he would take them off the shelf and let me play with them because they're interesting, right? They're these interesting little characters, and I treated them like they were toys. Until, of course, when I was old enough to know that they are, in fact, wine bottles. And I would like stick toys in them. I'd pretend like they were like these like large monsters or something at one point, and they would like open up and eat like my little Lego figures or something. So my family calls them los feos, which translates to the uglies, because they are pretty ugly. This one's Noel. This one's bruja, which means witch. This one's el gordo, which means the fat one, and this one's el flaco, the skinny one. I was maybe 2 weeks ago, years old, when I found out that these two are actually depictions of this comedy duo from the 1930s called Hardy and Laurel, or Laurel and Hardy. And in Spain they were known as El Gordo y El Flaco. So all this time they were being called by their actual, albeit translated names, in Spanish. So yeah, I played with these when I was a kid. And when I was always excited to see them and visit them. Even when I got older, I was always like curious to see if my great uncle and aunt still had them, and they kept them. A little bit before Roberto died, he was actually gonna burn them for fuel because he has a fireplace down in his basement, and I guess he burned stuff to warm up the house. I don't know. He was gonna burn these things, and my great aunt Maruja told him not to because, I was attached to them and I liked them and stuff. So this summer, I decided to package them up, bubble wrap them, take them over here and keep them. And so now, I have them with me here in the States, where I live 80% of the time. And they're pretty cool. They all open up. They are all on hinges, which makes me now wonder who did the nail fall from? Was it her? I think it was the witch. I think it was bruja. I don't know where the nail. Maybe. Oh, I found it. All right. It's from here. It's from one of the hinges. So it was from inside. I could just stick that back in there. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get sepsis. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess I'll just keep the nail there for now, and I'll deal with it someday. These are vintage. These are like 1960s vintage, so I don't really want to mess with them too much. I don't want them. I don't know. I wouldn't dare try to restore them. I'm going to preserve them nicely and keep them in good shape as best as I can. Roberto considered burning them, but little does he know, I think each of these go for like $150 a pop or so, give or take. I looked it up online, like on average, $150 each. I wouldn't dare sell them. They're priceless to me. They have my grandma, Maruja, Roberto. I don't think they ever really got or understood the emotional, well, not emotional, but more sentimental, I guess sentimental is emotional, attachment that I've had to these. Obviously, if Roberto did go through with it and burned them, I would miss them, but it wouldn't be like the end of the world. And if they got lost in the mail somehow, I don't know. Getting them here was a risk I was willing to take. Hey, I'm sorry, I missed some messages. I don't drink wine since I'm not old enough. I'm old enough and I still don't drink wine. Only like on super special occasions, like if I'm testing it or something. Rest in peace to your uncle, may he fly in heaven. Yeah, that guy had a pretty long, good life. He almost made it to 95. I hope he is well rested because he sure had a fun, good life. I also you have relations with Spain in your bloodline. That's pretty cool. My relations are a little more direct, I guess, but I could say the same. So, was there anything else? I don't remember if there was anything else I wanted to say about these. They all open up. They're all nice. This thing's actually not a part of El Flaco's head or hat. Because I think what happened. Here, I'm gonna get you guys a good close up of this, a better close up of this thing. Oh, here. Sorry, I'm not used to the whole new setup. Bear with me. Those look so cool. I'm glad you think so. I mean, we called them ugly for a reason, but I thought they were cool as a kid, and I still do think so now. I mean, I think they really are like actually hand carved. They definitely are hand painted, which is really impressive. I found pictures online of El Flaco and El Gordo, and the paint job on them was like different than they are on mine. So they might as well actually be hand painted, which makes them even more impressive, more valuable to me. It's just really cool. Here's a good close-up of how that opens up. You can see like the paint blobs here. I think some of it might have been sprayed on to, I guess, help with the gradient or whatever, but like, I don't know, you can just kind of tell some of it is just brush strokes. It's just cool. So anyway, what I was saying is, so Roberto knew that I treated these things like toys, and he always did weird things like this. Like he would always like tinker and make stuff. And what I think he did is drill a hole through the hat, and he found this like piece of some toy palm tree. Because it has like a ball joint on it. Like I'm sure it's connected to some little like leaves or something. I don't know. But I don't know what prompted him to do it. But he drilled a hole into the hat, stuck this on. He glued it, but it fell off at some point. It doesn't stick anymore. So I made sure to keep this piece with him because I've known him like this, in this state, for a very long time. I don't even know what this piece is. Like, I don't even know if this is some part of like toy set or what this was. I have no idea. I don't think I'll ever know, but then that mystery is kind of fun to me. So, that's El Flaco, and that's Los Feos, the Uglies. I consider them official members of the MTverse. Somehow, I don't know where they fit in or why or how, but Who cares? They are an official part. They were originally going to make an appearance in Life of Empty when I was working on that back in 2021. I don't remember what their part in it was, but I was going to like give them these silly voices or whatever. I don't know. But that's them. They're pretty cool. I like them. I'm glad to have them over here and keep them. Now they've been saved from getting burned, and now they're not safe from storage for the meantime, and they're not safe for me. That thing's for sure. I even had like this fun little idea of like, because I don't actually drink wine, I want to keep actual wine in these. Of like 3D printing some kind of like fake wine bottle that maybe like uncaps. So I could like keep little trinkets inside. I don't know. I used to keep my Legos in them because they would eat them. They would like open up and eat a little Lego guy. I have a little Seuss figure here. I have a figure of Seuss from Gravity Falls. I can demonstrate, right? Like, you would go along here. Oh man, watch this. And then, that magnet's strong. And then open up. Oh, cool. Let's go outside. And then, boom. Oh, let me out of here. Something stupid like that. I don't know. I am still a child on the inside. Jeez. That pretty much wraps it up. Alright. You're free to go, Seuss. Oh man, dude. We like to have fun here. So I'll wrap up the stream. I just thought this would be a nice little cool, cute thing to do, is unbox these and talk about an oddly significant part of my childhood. Somehow, I mean, they're not like a huge part of my life, but it's just one of those little novelty things that I love and I've grown to love, and I don't know, I can't part with these. That was what I thought. What I thought was if I could help it, I'm not parting with them, and I could help it, and I don't have to part with them. So, whoever also agrees that these are butt ugly has to put up with them. And that's pretty much it. I'm rambling on now. So thank you, Funimation, and one other person for watching. I would put those Mexican soda bottles. Oh yeah, those would probably fit. Like the Spanish Coke bottles that are in glasses. I don't know if it would fit, but I'll certainly try. We're all children on the inside. Yeah, you know, if you want to make adulthood not feel like adulthood, you know, keep a little childish whimsy, right? So someday, I hope to be a father, and I want to be a fun father. Even better, someday a fun grandfather, because my grandfather was fun, and that definitely rubbed off on me. Alright, well, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know when the next video or stream will be. I don't know. Stay tuned, I suppose. And I'll see you guys on the next one. If I can find where my camera was. Bloop. Alright. Bye, Funimation. Goodbye, anyone else who watched the stream, or anyone else who comes back on and watches the stream. Thank you for watching. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.